Hi, welcome to Audiobook Academy. This is a self-paced audiobook. There's no need to keep an eye on things. Just pay attention. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This is a book summary of More Than Enough by Elaine Welteroth. Elaine Welteroth has always been a mover, or at least that is what her mother would have you believe about her. The fact that she had a natural ability to move could be seen from a very young age, whether she was acting out because her plastic walker got stuck in a corner, or from the very first time she started walking when she received her first pair of sparkling pink Reeboks. It was clear that she was born to move. Even when stuck in a corner, Welteroth has learned how to keep moving, and how to assist others in doing the same. Welteroth has learned this from his earliest childhood memories. In her book, More Than Enough, she teaches 3 important lessons, which are as follows. A young girl comes to terms with her race at a young age. How breaking up with her first love prompted her to question messages about race in the mainstream media. Elaine's life experiences prepared her for her current position as editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue. Lesson 1. Embracing her racial identity from a young age is important. When the children were in preschool, they were given the assignment of creating a collage of their families using images from a magazine. This project appeared to be straightforward, except that Elaine did not appear to be like the other students at the school. Although she grew up in a predominantly white town, her mother was of African descent, whereas her father was also white. As a result of the fact that the magazines she had to choose from were all of white people, she chose to portray everyone in her family as white rather than as black or brown. When Elaine's mother learned of this, she stepped in to assist her daughter in redoing her project by selecting images from magazines that were not provided by the school and which were more accurately depicted her mother and brother. When she went to bed, her mother pinned the collage above her bed as a reminder that she was perfect just the way she was, and that she is more than enough just as she is. Lesson 2. After breaking up with her first love, she began to question the messages she was receiving from the media about race. During her freshman year of college, Elaine had just received a phone call from her first love, whom she had not spoken to since high school. He was in jail and would remain there for the foreseeable future. She paid him frequent visits, but she realized that life had to be better than this, so she ended her relationship with him. Shortly after the breakup, she met with a professor who assisted her in regaining her internal compass while also assisting her in unpacking a lifetime of self-hatred. Elaine began to notice that mainstream America only portrayed African Americans who resembled white people on television, which meant they had lighter skin and straight hair, as Elaine observed more and more. Elaine was well aware that her professional path would take her down a path that would aid in the legitimization of women of color through images found in magazines and on television. She also spent more time cultivating her friendships with African Americans, even allowing her hair to grow out naturally and not being as concerned with how straight it was as she used to be. Lesson 3. Elaine's life experiences prepared her for her current position as editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue. Elaine soon found herself enjoying a great deal of success in a short period of time. Elaine rose quickly through the ranks of Teen Vogue, and was soon promoted to editor-in-chief after a brief period as managing editor. Shonda Rhimes was instrumental in coining the phrase FOD, which stands for first, only, and different, which perfectly encapsulated Elaine. While attempting to strike a balance between the idea of championing all African Americans and the reality of having to pick and choose the best ways to do so, she realized she would have to pick and choose the best ways to do so. It was she who wrote some of the feature stories on well-known models and actresses, as well as articles on important issues such as black price and cultural appropriation. She also made certain that African Americans were represented behind the scenes, by bringing in African Americans to photograph specific stories, as well as in the realm of hair and makeup, among other things. When the company decided to discontinue publication of Teen Vogue in 2017, her influence within the magazine came to an end. Despite the fact that she could have stayed with this company, Elaine has never been one to sit still, and she is determined to forge her own path, confident in the knowledge that who she is and what she has accomplished is more than enough. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Please don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in next audiobook.